me kind of introducing myself. It's also going to be like times where I just talk instead of doing like a full vlog of the day where we just have discussions. A lot of people ask me questions, so I thought I'd take time to answer the ones that I thought were really good and were general enough that everybody could benefit from them. So there's four of them, and we'll start. Well, how about I start with a little bit about me? So first, I am Mac. Yes, I still go by Lindsey, but that's really just for family and friends and people that known me, all my life as that name. But in Atlanta and when I'm trying to start my music, I'm gonna go by Mac. So that's just what I go by. I just had a birthday, so I'm 25, not 24 no. But I am transgendered. I go by male pronouns, he, his, him. It's been a year and I think like a month and a few weeks, so going on a year and 2 months of me being on T. And it's been a process. It's been a journey for sure. Definitely something as these episodes go on, you'll hear more about what it was like for me to figure out what was going on, and I didn't even know what transgendered was, and how did I know that that was what I was going through and how it fit for me. But right now, these questions, they were good. They were really good. But the four that I thought, like I said, were really general and everybody could benefit from. So the first one is, what does it mean to be transgendered? And I thought that was a really good question. So what that means, and for all of these questions, I'm speaking for myself. I don't want to speak for anybody else, but I guess what it means for me, for it to be transgendered, would be you don't fit with the sex you were identified with at birth. And for me, that was female, and I don't fit for that. For others, it's male, and they don't fit for that. They identify as female. So being transgender, that means you are going by the gender you feel you were born as instead of what you were assigned with. Okay, that was a good question. I like that one. How do you use, or how do you know how to use which pronouns? And I thought that one was a really good question because it wasn't which pronouns do you use, it was how do I know which ones to use for anyone who identifies as transgender. So for anyone who is in a situation where they know someone who's transgender doesn't know what pronouns they use, I would ask, one, always be respectful, but then two, just at the common sense or the just common knowledge, I would use what they would prefer to go by. So if they're transitioning into male, I would use those pronouns, but it's always safe to ask. Some people do go by they or them instead of he or her. So it's just what they choose to go by. Now, like I said, I do go by male pronouns. I do he, his, him. I don't like a yo girl. I don't like none of that sis, none of that bullshit. That stopped forever ago, but that's just me. If somebody was to slip and say that, don't happen, but if it does happen, rarely, I correct people. That's just me. I'm not gonna sit there and be quiet because you have to be respectful of that person. And if you are that person, respect yourself enough to make people use the pronouns that you're comfortable with because you deserve that. So the third one, which I also thought was a really good one because it wasn't, somebody may have took it as disrespectful, but it was a genuine question that some people actually do get confused by. And it is being transgender a mental disorder? And no, it's not. That is something people actually think like it's something that you can get fixed through therapy or through a drug or something like that, and it's not. It's who you are. The only drugs that people who are transitioning take are hormone replacement, so it's either estrogen or for myself and others who are born female transitioning to male, we take testosterone. So it's either one of the two, but it's not a mental disorder. I think the only mental disorder that comes with it is ignorance and not knowing enough about the community and knowing what we prefer, pretty much, who we are. So that's really the only thing I think goes along with that. And then the fourth and the last question that I thought was really good was, how long have I been on testosterone and how does it affect my weight loss or weight gain? And I'm sure somebody asked that question because they see all the workout videos I do. But As far as testosterone goes, it didn't. I lost all my weight before, and when I started T, if anything, I started gaining weight. I started putting on weight crazy. I think I put on like 20, 25 pounds of extra muscle, or weight in general. I wouldn't say it was all clean, but it makes you hungry as hell, so you eat like a lot. But those questions were really good. I appreciate the questions and definitely want people to hit me up more. I have my IG at the end, so follow me there. Shoot me questions through my story, my comments, or my DMs. But like I said, this is a new series, and I wanted to do something really quick, talk about that topic, talk about myself. And as far as my transition and what I'm doing right now, I'm living my best life, that's for damn sure. But I think the next step I'm gonna do is work on getting my gender changed on my license and any other official documents, whatever the fuck, you know. But it was nothing easy. It still isn't easy. And I appreciate everyone who supports me and who knows or listens to what I go through. But as far as knowing somebody or seeing or running across somebody who is in LGBT, let's just make it freaking across the board. You have to be respectful. A lot of times it's met with ignorance or fear, and we're no different than anyone else. We got dreams, we go to work, we gotta pay the bills, we love, we get upset. It's all the same thing. And with this series, you'll get to see my life. You'll definitely get to see the workouts. That's already a given. But now y'all get to see pretty much my life and what I'm gonna start doing with music and how I'm gonna try to get my face out there. So I'm excited to share that journey with everybody. I hope you like this video. If you want something a little bit more in depth about my transition, drop a comment, follow, subscribe. You definitely hear more from me, but I'm so glad I got to share this with you guys. Get ready for episode 2.